Good morning, this is Chris the Old Guy, and today we're going to be doing a short video. This package comes from Urban Treasures. Thank you very much. Let's see what's inside. And I know that it's a set. I just opened the top real quick, and it surprised me what it is. It's going to surprise you what it is. It is, if I can get it out, it is the 2019, the 1999, is it? Complete set excludes series 1 and 2. So let's see what's inside. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this short video. It's fresh. Got the wrap. And well, this set doesn't have a serial number on top with the you know, the stamp, the serial number for the box. So I'm just gonna have to go through these cards and just find out if I'm missing anything, etc. Let's see what's inside. I love the smell of fresh cards, even if they're older. So let's see what we got here. We have, oh, they're kind of, I'm going to have to go through them like this. I have to be very careful. I did this with the 2001 top set. They were kind of frozen in a storage, probably in a storage unit, and it was in the air got a little cold. You gotta just take them apart at a gradual pace. I lost a few cards on that set. I bought a few of them. I still have to complete the set, but long story short, I'm going to do the same with this set. So we have Russ Davis, good condition. We have, let's see here, I'm going to probably make this video, I'm going to make 2 versions of it, maybe 3, just to go through the set, because a lot of the cards, like I said, are kind of, some of them are stuck together. We're just going to be careful with it. Actually, because the set was, the 2001 was so bad, I actually had to use a hairdryer to dry off the cards. And that did the trick to actually get them to unstick, because they were so stuck. So we got Rob Ben. Is that how you say it? Miguel Giles, Andrew Jones, in a good condition. We have see how they, and this is going to have to be very, very not even gonna do this one. I gotta carefully take them apart. We have Hideki Erubu. We have rookies of Ben Davis, Robert Fick, Michael Barrett. We have draft picks of, oh, this looks like a good one. Jan Mills and Jim Gold. Is that how you say it? J.M. Gold. We have a Matt Williams. Good player. We have a Pedro Martinez. I don't have my light with me, but I can tell you these are in pretty good condition considering they are a little bit sticky. A Rick Reed. We have a Scott Severus. You also got to take in consideration when you take them apart that the last card that you take them apart, if you got to check the back and check the front, so it's not this. It's the one card that you're looking at. This is a 462 card set. We have, might be a long video, might be a short video. I'm gonna chop it up in probably 3 videos because it's gonna get a little bit tedious to take them apart. Roberto Hernandez. We have Vladimir Guerrero. That's a good card. That's a good player, Hall of Fame. And playing for the Expos. Technically right now it's the Nationals. We have a Pedro Bergon, a Jeremy Giambi, and George Lombard. Is that Giambi? That's got to be his cousin or his brother. We have, this is the reason why I got the set, right here. Mark McGwire. This is the year that I believe he batted 70 home runs. Yep. A Larry Sutton. You just got to do it, take them apart nice and slow. Just, you just get the feel of them and just ever so slowly. And then you check the back of the card. And then obviously that's not the same. So you got to there we go. I lost about 30 cards in the 2001 set, or the first set that I ever put on film. Wasn't too bad. I just had to. I mean, when I say lost them, I mean they're in rough shape because I was bending them with my nails and trying to get them apart. This set's not too bad. Knock on wood, I might lose a couple, you never know, because of the bent corners, the bent up corners, because you're trying to take them apart. The one card that I managed to save in the last set that I did like this was the Ichiro Suzuki, or no, yeah, his rookie card. I saved that. So the McGwire card, I was hoping on keeping in good condition if I could. Now, I mean, I wasn't anticipating having to take the cards apart, but okay. So Alex Escobar, rookie ledge, Mike Stone, a Mike Carrasco with the rookie cup, a Bob Wickman. The two cards that you want out of this set to be in good condition is the Ken Griffey Jr. and the McGwire. That's just my opinion. Jesse Facero, David Cone, Coney for short, San Diego Padres, Jim Leyritz, Chris Gomez, Edgar Martinez, another Hall of Famer, FP Santangelo. We have a beautiful plate picture of J.V. Lopez and a Pirates player. We have a Kenny Lofton. Real good condition, considering the cards are kind of sticky. Real good condition. We have a Mike Frank rookie card, a Gabe Kapler, and a Lance Berkman. Berkman was a good player. We have a Matt Wallerback. Yeah, the 2001 set was consistent of 700 cards compared to this set, 426. However, it just was, about the same work involved. Brady Anderson and Dave Bubba better stick together. I'm gonna have to. There we go. We have a J. Bell. We have a Greg Maddux, the Mad Dog, one of the brothers. Hall of Famer. We have a Ray Ordonez. We have a Jeremy Wright, playing for the Colorado Rockies. We have a Rusty Greer. Edgar Alfonzo. Oh, we got some few good cards coming up here. Real sharp cards too. We have Brian Johnson. Tony Gwynn, another Hall of Famer, God rest his soul. Travis Lee. This is a rookie card. We have, who is this? Gabe Alvarez, playing for the Tigers. We have a Mo Vaughn, playing for the Red Sox. Good condition, very good condition. We have a Mike Borderick, or Borderick. And we have a Darren Lewis. Then we have these different cards right here, these silvers. Let's see if we can try to take them apart as good as possible without destroying them. Ricky Ledoff, World Series 99. We have a Scott Rossless, World Series 98, I mean. World Series 98 of Andy Pettitte. The man that would just stare you down, and basically the game would be like a dead silent. We have a Mariano Rivera, Mo. We have a Bernie Williams from the 98 World Series. Everyone be saying, Bernie, Bernie. The Chuck Knobloch from the 98 World Series. Orlando Hernandez from the World Series. Another World Series card, 98 of Tito Martinez. Then we have, looks like some silver foils. Larry Walker, Bernie Williams, first base Mark McGwire, home run leader. There's one of them. Ken Griffey Jr., home run leader. National League home RBI leader, Sammy Sosa. Outfield RBI leader, Juan Gonzalez. Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette's father, hits leader. Shortstop Alex Rodriguez, hits leader. Sammy Sosa, runs leader. Shortstop Derek Jeter, leader. Runs leader. League leaders ERA, Greg Maddux. League leader ERA for the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays, Roger Clemens, ERA leader. This one was ERA leader of the National League, Mad Dog. Let's see here. This nice and gingerly. They're not as bad as the other cards. I had a whirl of a time getting the other ones together, taking them apart. So we have Jason Giambi playing for the Oakland A's. We have Jay Buhner. Mike Blowers. Mr. Hal Morris. Colorado Rockies, Mark Lansing. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to actually watch this video. If I shoot the whole thing in one shot, it's been swell. Old guy does what he can. Brian Anderson. We have a Ramiro Mendoza. A Ron Coomer. We have, let's see here, Bernie Williams, good condition. John Thompson. We have a Richard Hillego. Okay. These two cards are Barry Larkin and Jose Cruz. There we go. Nice and slow. Barry Larkin, good condition with Barry. Hall of Famer. Jose Cruz Jr., rookie. Is he a rookie? Well, he's got a few years of other teams, so he's not a rookie. Eric Chavez, and this card is Kevin Young. I'm going to see what I... you got to just, there you go. You got to, whatever way the cards want to cooperate, the way when you spin them around and try to unravel them, you got to just go with the flow. So Kevin Young. Okay, here. Scott Spezio. And Bobby Howry, rookie card. And notice they didn't put the rookie the rookie cup to the bottom. They put just says rookie card. It says right here on the top with this lettering with silver, gold. Adrian Beltre, another Hall of Famer, as far as I remember. This camera and phone, I have enough time to actually shoot a long video, so just we're coming up to close to 30 minutes already. Barry Bonds, really good condition of Barry, really good condition. I got to get my light out to check the cards if I was to send them. Chipper Jones, another sharp condition card. Ellis Burks. Jeff Kent. Tony Sanders. Or Saunders. Henry Rodriguez. Yeah, we're not even halfway through the box and we're close to 30 minutes. That's okay. I'll just keep plugging along. Thank you for taking the time to actually watch this video. This is a nice set for any collector. Didn't cost me much either. I believe it was 45 or 55, somewhere around there. This one's going to give me difficulty. There we go. It's got 3 cards together. You really gotta... You look at the back, David Justice, Wally Joyner. Can we salvage this one? Yes, we can. So let's see here. There's David Justice. Wally Joyner. Sean Casey. Andy Benes. Shane Reynolds. We have Mike Stairs, Mike Hampton, Dave Hollins, really good condition. I'd say these all were PSA 7, 8, or 9s, or even a 10. Bernard Gilkey, provided the centering is at that number. I forget what the number is, 50, 80 or whatever. David Ortiz, nice picture of David Ortiz playing for the Minnesota Twins. Wow. Might be a few years before his rookie. After his rookie. Jeremy Shaw. Moises Alou. Eli Monero. Justin Bowman. Jared Washburn. Marty Cordova. There we go. Here's a good card. Hopefully we can salvage it. There we go. A beautiful picture of Roy Halladay playing for the Blue Jays. Kenry Lightenberg, rookie card. A little bit sticky still, but there's no residue on the cards. You really got to just, play it by ear when you take them apart. Steve Traciel. Marquise Grissom. Mike Piazza. Playing for the Mets. This is what the cards look like on the back. Dante Bichette. My knees bother me a little bit while I'm doing the video, but it's all right. Jeremy Burnett. Mark Grudiolanek. Can't really pronounce some of the names, but it's all right. Tom Canonati. His son hit a great home run the other day. I think it was Thursday. Paul O'Neill. Paulie! John Smolty. Kevin Millwood. We have a Fernando Vina. A Chuck Finley, and this is Bill Sims, if we can unravel it. Wade Boggs, and we have a Mike Tejada. We have a Matt Morris, Al Leader, Miguel Tejada, Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer, Tito Martinez, Nomar Garcia Parara. We have a Craig Biggio rookie. This is his. Oh, geez, he's been playing for 12 years here, and this is him playing for the Astros still. Larry Walker playing for the Rockies. Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod. We have a Greg Olson. Tim Salmon. Home run record, Mark McGwire. Home run parade, Sammy Sosa. I remember the days that they had them playing each other and they were hitting the home runs back to back. You know, one game both of them would hit like one, and then the other one would hit two. Dwight Gooden playing for the Cleveland. Well, now the Cleveland Guardians, but they were now that they used to be the Indians. Hokie Reese playing for the Reds. Draft picks of Austin Kearns and Chris George. Robin Ventura. Roberto Alomar. Playing for the Indians. And technically the Guardians. Kelvin Pickering. We have a Ken Caminiti playing for Houston. We have a Nate Bump and a Nate Cornello draft pick card. We have a Chipper Jones 1998 All Tops third baseman, a Scott Rowland third baseman, and Vinny Castilla. So 2 third basemen that are Hall of Famers. I don't know about Castilla. Billy Kosh, John Nicholson, A.J. Burnett. Prospects. Burnett was a good pitcher. A little bit on the wild side, but a good pitcher. Of course, all these opinions of mine are, they're opinions of the players. But you get the feel that they were all good players. Ron Burlard, Orlando Cabrera, Marlon Anderson, Rafael Palmeiro playing for the Texas Rangers. We have a Royce Clayton. We have a Sean Estes. Shane Monahan. see here. Kevin Tapani. Edgar Henterra. Jack Kellerson prospect. Jason Rikers prospect. John Rocker. Draft picks. Matt Holliday. Jeff Wineshkery. Somebody's upstairs with a scooter right now. Troy O'Leary. Ruben Rivera. Rico Brogna. We have a Brian McRae. Bill Mueller. Roger Clemens playing for the Yanks. Todd Hundley. That's an awesome picture of a ball player. Got the dusk sky and the picture of the bat. Mike Nannini and Brad Lidge draft picks. We have 98 all tops outfielders. Ken Griffey Jr., Juan Gonzalez, Sammy Sosa. We have a checklist, Series 2. Bill Norton. Randy Wolf. Mike Browy. Let's see here. This one stuck together, so I'm just going to have to Shane Monahan, Tom Gordon. We have looked like a checklist, and we have a 98 tops outfielders, all tops outfielders. Larry Walker, Manny Ramirez, and Barry Bonds. 98 all top shortstops. Derek Jeter, Nomar Garciaparra, Alex Rodriguez. Prospects of Roosevelt Brown, Darrell Stenson, Vernon Wells. Prospects of Michael Gudlier, Mark DeRosa, Jerry Hairston Jr., Brad Austin's, or Awesomeness. We have a Ryan McGuire, Tony Womack, Jamie Moyer, Ozzie Guillen, Richie Sexson, Devon White playing for the Dodgers, a draft pick card of Matt Roney and Matt Belsey, a 98 all tops first baseman of Tito Martinez, Jim Thome, John Olerud, Thome, a Hall of Famer. We have Doug Menkenwitz, Corey Hosky, Damon Minor, a prospect card. Another prospect card of Carlos Lee, Kit Pello, Mike Lowell. Everybody's starting to wake up. It's getting a little loud in the house. Steve Finley. John Franco. Dave Malecki. Al Martin. Wilton Guerrero. Tim Wakefield. John Fontenot. Is that how you say it? Fontenot. Rick Helling, playing for the Rangers. We're about almost halfway through, so, and I'm close to an hour on the feed of the camera. So we can do the rest of it. We have Fernando Tatis, father. That's Fernando Tatis. Obviously, he has a son, Fernando Tatis Jr. Juan Encarnacion. Ooh, looks like... Look at this. This is funny. We have Brian Hunter with a bass, 2 basses, and a Zorro pair of glasses on, playing for the Tigers. We have a Raymond Martinez. Matt Franco. We have a Wilson Alvarez. A Cal Ripken, Hall of Famer. Good condition. Very good condition. Would probably be, I don't know. I would say that's like an 8 or a 7. I mean, the centering, he's not exactly at the center. Curt Schilling. Mark Grace, one of the better first basemen of the 80s. Bobby Hutchinson. Carlos Delgado. Jim Parque. Carlos Perez. Ivan Rodriguez. Pudge. No, Pudge was Carlton Fisk. Paul Mendezi. A Bobby Schmidt with a Rookie Cup card. Ryan Klesko. Tony Clark. Tom Evans. Lance Johnson. A Ricky Ledge and Pat Henkin. I gotta take it apart. Oh, come on. These are a little bit... There. Come on. Frank Thomas, gonna run around the bases. Good condition card. Cliff Floyd. Sandy Alomar. Tom Glavine. Good condition. Tony Gloss, rookie. All right, so we have a John Jaha, Randy Wynn, Scott Earlton, Jeff Abbott, maybe the relation to Jim Abbott. I don't think so. Chris Carpenter, Chili Davis, you gotta be really careful with these cards. Just pull them apart really slow. And take a look at the back of them and take a look at the front of them when they're thick. Make sure they're 2 or 1 card. And just might not be able to salvage this one. Yep. Carlos Guillen. John Burkett. Charlie Nagy. Mike Jackson. Jesus Sanchez. Jose Offerman. I'd like to thank everyone for listening to me and taking the time to watch the whole video if you are watching a video. Strikeout Kings, Kerry Webb, Okay, Luis Gonzalez. Matt Leroy, Jason LaRue, Mitch McCluskey. We have a Todd Hilton, All-Star Tops rookies, Ben Grieve, Travis Lee. This one's a little bit. Greg Jeffries, playing for the Detroit Tigers. You gotta just pick one of the sides and try to. Preston Wilson and you get your Brina. Might be one I'm not gonna be able to get. I'm not even gonna try that one. I'll do it later. Pedro Astigio, Tony Bautista, Ryan Miner, there we go. You gotta be, there's a little bit of a hairline right there with a nail. See the side there that I caused this trying to get this open. But you just gotta be careful. Good thing it's not a, I mean, he's a major league player, but wasn't a superstar that I know of. You get Urbina, just a common. Let's see here. Preston Wilson. Oh, my apologies if anyone gets mad at me for saying that, but that, there was common players and superstars and stuff like that in the league, and the cards were labeled that. So, Desi Real Ford. Pat Burrell, Eric Valent, and the stick card is Joey Hamilton. The Angelino DeShields, Dennis Reyes, Todd Zeal, Reggie Jefferson, and Carl Pavano. This might be a tough one. There we go. Pavano. Leave that edge right there. When they're stuck together, you got to pull them together. You pull them apart, you got to just be careful. I mean, you can't, it's not going to be perfect. Probably well, if you were to actually grade that, that'd probably be a 7, whatever, you know. We have a strikeout of Clemens, and on the back, Scott Morgan, Michael Zimqua, Ruben Mateo, well, that's a cool back to the card. We have Chip Abras and Adam McEverett. We have a all-star designated hitter, Tim Salmon, Frank Thomas, David Justice. We have a Armando Rios, Fernando Seguno, Gabe Kepler. We have Kurt Schilling. Kind of looks like the design of the 25s right here. See the bottom here, and then the line. We have a Greg Vaughn, a Vladimir Guerrero, a Bernie Sanders, 98 all tops outfielders. Mark Leader, Al Leader's brother. Todd Stottlemyre. Kevin Brown. Randy Johnson. Not in bad condition. Randy Johnson. Probably with the burr on the corner is probably a 9 or a 7. He's not centered. Juan Guzman. Hideo Nomo, good pitcher in back in the day. Mark Lamore. This one's going to be difficult. We have an Ivan Rodriguez, Jason Kendall, Mike Piazza, all top catchers, all-star catchers. Randy Johnson, strikeout king. Mickey Lopez, Adam Kennedy, Jackie Rexrode. A Brian Jordan, Adam Kennedy, Rexrode, Lopez, prospect. Mark Reuter, Travis Fryman, setting a tag. We are up close to about, I'd say, over half of the box done. Omar Dahl. Jeff Tome, I believe this could be his rookie. Nope. Andy Ashby. Jeff Blauser. Bobby Bonilla playing for the Mets. Dustin Hermanson, Pete Harnish, Alex Gomez, Derek Gibson, Chris Weiger, Someone's riding a scooter upstairs. That's what you hear, the noise. Andre Galarraga, Jeff Bagwell, Mark McGwire, first baseman. Ricky Henderson playing for the Mets. Kerry Wood, Greg Maddux, Roger Clemens, all-star tops pitchers. Pedro Martinez, Boston. Jose Fernandez, Jeff Leefer, Chris Truby, prospects. We have Miguel Cairo, Rookie Cup card. Ellen Bennis. Jeremy Gonzalez. Orlando Hernandez. Alex Gonzalez. Daryl Hamilton. Jeff Corney. Paul Sorrento. Oh boy. Look who's on the back of this one. Card are gonna hopefully save. Yes. Derek Jeter. Decent condition. Paul Sorrento. We have a David Wells pitches perfect game. We have a Adam Brown, Chu Freeman draft picks. Trevor Hoffman. Ron Gant. Dave DeLucci. Sammy Sosa. Matsuno Yoshi. Masato Yoshi. Brad Fulmer. We have Andres Galarraga. Let's see the back of this one. It's Chris Jones, Jeff Urban, and then the highlights of Kerry Wood. Draft pick of Jones and Urban. Kerry Wood. Roger Clemens. Nolan Ryan. Got to be close to his last year. I don't know what year he's played the last. Wow. 93. In this card, 5,714 strikeouts. If I'm reading it right. Okay, here. Tony Torcato, Ortho McDowell, Roger Cummins, 3,000 strikeout. Darren Erstad. Sammy Sosa. Look at the back of this card. Wow. I've never seen anything like it. The game of baseball hasn't seen anything like it, said the Cubs' Mark Grace. Pretty much is summing up the sheer awe of watching the Sosa hit 20 home runs last June. Wow. Okay, you got Omar Vizquel. Billy Wagner. Chris Enos, Bruce Chen, Ryan Anderson, Jose Valentini, BJ Suroff, Tom Goodwin, Butch Husky, Scott Erickson, we have a Ben Grieve, Mike Mussina, series checklist, we have a Walt Weiss playing for the Braves, Jimmy Haynes, Scott Hatterberg, Chan Ho Park, Eric Davis playing for the Orioles, we have a Jason Tyner and Josh McClenny draft pick, Chuck Abbott, Brent Butler, Danny Colsine, another prospect card. We have Roberto Kelly, Jason Dixon, Jason Kendall, Armando Bennett, Dan Wilson, Jarrett Wright, Bobby Jones, Quilvo Veras, You're approaching close to 1 hour and 45 minutes because the cards were stuck together. Mark McGwire, most home runs hit in 3-year span. Prospects of draft picks: Matt Bush, Seth Aaron, prospects of Mike Lincoln, Brad Penny, Octavio Dotel, Ken Griffey Jr. in a batting pose, Denny Meagle, John Olerud playing for the Mets, David Sigai, Gerald Williams, Shane Bergman, Brad Radke, Rondell White, Greg Vaughn, Manny Ramirez, see how you can you unravel on one side, you unravel on another side, and then you just slowly peel them like an orange. Paul Konerko, Raymond Hernandez, Jason Worth, Pat Clone, Paul Konerko, Brett Saberhagen playing for the Boston Red Sox, Bartolo Colon playing for the Indians, or actually the Guardians, Darryl Kyle, Darren Bragg, Andy Fox, Rick Elder, Damon Tucker, Jeff Carrillo, Gary Sheffield playing for the Dodgers, Rod Beck, Mariano Rivera, Chuck Knubluck, Darren Strawberry. I'm sorry, Darryl Strawberry. Darren Strawberry. Javier Valentine. Eric Milton. Jason Schmidt. Shannon Stewart. Rick Aguilera. Jose Hernandez. Jorge Posada. Gary Disarina. Well, now the cards are not really sticking on the end of the end of the set. Go figure. Well, just my luck. This might be, is he Eric Karros? Yep. Thought that was one that was sticking. Let's see here. Aguilo Ordonez. Derek Lee. Bob Abreu. Dave Martinez playing for the Tampa Bay Rays. Scott Rowland. Juan Gonzalez. John Valentine. Dave Nilsson. Brian Meadows. Ismael Valdez. Todd Helton, rookie. Seth Greisinger. Debbie Cruz. We have John Wetland. Aaron Selly. Jeff Brantley. John Flattery. Might be Jack Flattery's father. Jose Canseco, playing for Toronto. Good condition card. Mark Loretta. Roger Cedeno. Troy Percival. Charles Johnson. Derek Bell playing for the the Houston Astros. Carl Everett. Eric Young. I'm checking to make sure that there's no different names on the back of them, because they could be still stuck together. Kenny Rogers. Bill Taylor. Terry Steinbach, Lee LaTroy Hawkins, Steve Woodward, Matt Anderson, Albert Bell, Jose Lima, Todd Dunwoody, Ryan Jackson, Armis Ramirez, Nefri Perez, Tony Fernandez, Fred McGriff playing for the Tampa Bay Rays, Jason McDonald, Vinny Castilla, Levian Hernandez, Jim Edmonds, David Wells. Just taking a lot to look to see what if they got any serious damages to them, and they don't. Other than the fact that they're sticking together. Chris Steins, Chad Curtis, Jeff Montgomery, Les Stevens, we have Sean Green, Johnny Damon, Doug Glanville, Mark Kotze with the Rookie Cup, Mark Clark, Eddie Taubensee, Kerry Wood with the Rookie Cup, Garrett Anderson, Dustin Thompson, Francisco Cordova, Dean Palmer, Ray Sanchez. Todd Walker. Woody Williams. Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Andy Pettit, another Hall of Famer, future. Ray Durham. Darren Dayfort. Jose Vizcaino. Matt Lawton. Ray Lankford. Will Clark playing for the Texas Rangers. AJ Hinch, rookie cup rookie. Jose Guillen. Mike Cameron. Mickey Morandandi. Damon Eastley. Brett Boone. Jeff Reed. Rant Brown. Charlie Hayes. Scott Brocious. JT Snow Jr. Jeff King. Pat Marilis. Ryan Christensen. Brett Tomko. Jerry DePato. Ken Hill. Todd Jones. Cal Erdlin. Ricardo Rincon. Dimitri Young. Darren Fletcher. Quentin McCracken. Mike Libertrell. That's a lot of cards that I actually had stuck for one set. 426. I went through it as best as I could. Okay, keep collecting those stars, rookies, inserts, parallels, autos. Anything you get your hands on that's worth some money. Card show will be coming up very soon in Syracuse area. Hope to be there. This was a good set considering I had to go through it slowly because the cards were stuck together. And I managed to save pretty much all of them. All of them. You might have a couple burrs on some of the cards, or just a couple sides a little bit bent, just a hair. But I'm not looking to grade any of the cards. It's basically a set that I wanted to collect for myself, for personal collection. But out of it, we got some pretty interesting cards. We got some foils. Thank you for your time. If you watched all of it, again, thank you for your time.